This week on Comedic Confessions. Even if I'm inside, I always go outside to pee.
I think that models should not be hot.
I passed a kidney stone while I was jerking off.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Comedic Confessions. Today, we are joined by two of my favorite comedians, Hamza Chaudhry and Joel Morrison. Wave to the camera.
Hello.
What
What's going on?
And there's a little bit
Applause.
of applause. Oh, yeah.
Applause. We love it.
Great.
Oh, thank you very much.
Same applause.
Our returning viewers know how it works, but if you're new here, this is Comedic Confessions, where I have some of my favorite funny people throw in their best confessions, which means best story, hottest take, weirdest opinion. We randomly draw. If your confession gets drawn, you tell us, the others bant and riff on it. You guys ready to play?
I'm ready to roll.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, we're going to
Let's go.
spin. Who's going first? It is Hamza.
Okay.
All right, pick your...
Okay, I have a take. This is something I truly believe. I think that models should not be hot. I think clothing models shouldn't be hot, and that's because I keep buying clothes that I don't look good in.
Ooh.
And I realize it's because I think the guy's hot, and that's bothering me.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
bullshit.
society's moving this direction.
Exactly, and they should. They need to move faster because I could save some money if they did. But I bought this jacket that I was like, oh my god, dude, this jacket's gonna look so good, and I put it on and I look stupid.
And it was a black and gold Arsenal jacket.
And it's a fucking and it turns out I'm not an Arsenal player. That's the problem. But it's making me mad. I think models should just be regular guys like me, so I can know what it actually looks like on someone.
Yeah. You shouldn't want to like jerk off when you see the ads.
Exactly. And I can't stop jerking off to all the ads. That's the problem.
He just orders the item to clean up. He doesn't want to it's like
It's like
rag.
express delivery. Yeah, actually, I need this.
two questions. Do you think it is the model's hotness or poor production quality and false advertising? Because you know how sometimes people will order stuff and then it arrives and it's not what they ordered? Do you think that's happening? Or do you think it is truly the models are not
This jacket looked exactly like it did on the guy.
Yeah.
And I put it on. It's not this jacket,
Okay,
by the
but
way.
the jacket in question.
But the jacket in question, and I was just like, oh, I just can't pull this off.
Damn.
I just can't pull it. I thought I was this cool, swaggy guy, and I'm not. I forgot because I was so mesmerized by his coolness.
Second question.
Yeah.
Do you think with the progress of AI, there will eventually be a feature that it's like, see what I look like in this? So the models
I'm
can still be
sure.
hot, but then we can plug our schleppy bodies into there.
I'm sure.
I mean,
I'm
actually,
sure.
Joel's super fit, so
Yeah.
we can exclude him from that.
I have problems though because my legs are huge compared to like regular other guys that are my height. And
My lobster is too buttery.
Yeah, he's like, I have this problem. My dick is too big for most pants, actually. So
No, dude. The bigger my legs get, the smaller my dick looks.
I see.
Oh.
It's not good.
That is a tough one to have. Yeah.
Quick
Girth-wise,
interjection.
yeah.
You and I can edit this out, so this is private information. You have
Tiny penis. Is that where that's going?
you have engaged in fornication with black women.
Yes, I have been.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Do they express any sort of is there a reaction like, what's that like?
Okay, so
Like, are they like, oh?
I asked this one girl after we had
Yes.
sex, and she happened to be black, and
You didn't know that at the time.
What did you ask her?
I asked her, I was like,
He said, hey, shawty.
because you like,
Yeah, so he's like, was that okay? Like,
I was like, how did I do, baby? I mean, I kind of did because I was like, you never should ask this question, but I asked it anyways. I was like, so you made like a noise when I like it went in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, was it because it was like big or because like, I don't know. And she was like, well, it definitely wasn't because it was big. And I was like, okay.
she was doing theater,
All right.
bro. She was in there playing her part.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
same
we
time-
appreciate it.
You asked her a question. She could have just answered. She didn't have to tell you what the answer wasn't.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
didn't have to specify the answer was not. She could have just answered the question.
Yeah.
That's rude. That's a
Yeah,
little
it
much.
felt nice would have been a great answer.
Yeah.
It felt
I
nice.
don't know why I asked that
No.
question though. I set myself
You
up
did
for
such
failure.
a
You were saying never to ask that. I'm a big asker though. Like
Yeah.
I always
I like to
ask
know.
about the sexual performances. you know?
afterwards. But you also like a data guy.
Yes.
Like I could see you pulling out a checklist after sex and be like, so 18 kisses, did that suffice your
I really-
emotional appetite?
Yeah.
And she's like, yes. And you're like, that was okay, check. He's like writing notes to the side.
You know what? You're making a joke. That is 100% true. Like, I'm like, okay, I got to know like how to structure the foreplay.
Yeah.
How the foreplay needs to vary based on time of day it started, environment it started, if there was texting leading up to it. Like, all this is very important data points to gather.
Yeah, when he finally gets enough data, he's going to be like a gigolo. Like, he's going to be like Hugh Hefner. Cody's at the Playboy Mansion. Just like has all these girls on an algorithm.
You would ask a question so like, what type of body parts are like not? I'm not supposed to go there. Like, can I go to your eyeballs? Like, can I lick your eyeballs? Like,
I've
some
asked
people
that
might be
before.
into that.
I've asked what's like oh, they have a name, not androgynous area, like erogenous zones.
Erogenous zones.
Like, what erogenous zones in particular on you are most stimulatable?
Yeah.
Like, obviously we know about the tits, the pussy.
Yeah.
What turns you on outside of that?
I don't think a single woman has ever been stimulated from a man talking about erogenous zones.
I will say that this is how I always describe my dating life is that most women are not liking my vibe.
Yeah.
The ones that do, because they can't get it anywhere else, they're really into it.
That's a good way to put it. Sometimes it's better to be niche.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
Sometimes it's better to be
You get
niche.
the hottest chick in that category.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I could be like hot and rich with a big cock. Boo.
Yeah, boo, boo.
No.
Boo.
I want to look interesting with a medium cock and pour.
Yeah.
This is good.
Okay, I got us off track a little. I want to circle back like a sales meeting.
There we go.
Models in the clothes, would you prefer them to be here? Now would you want them to look exactly like you, or do you want them to look worse than you?
I want them to look worse than me.
So you can look even better than the picture.
Yeah, because then it's like, I know these clothes look good. Like this, they should be ugly if we're being honest. Because then if the clothes would make them look good, it's like, oh, these are going to make anyone look good.
This is a good
That's
point.
the kind
Well
of models that should exist. I want to see a model, like, honestly, be awkward in the photo. Be awkward. Like, be the third guy in a conversation and the other two are getting along way better than you. And you're kind of trying to make it in, but they're not really like turning their shoulders to let you in.
Yes.
I want that jean t-shirt, let me see what that looks like.
Instead of an ad picture, they should have like a sketch where like that's happening.
Yeah.
These two guys don't want to talk. Then they go, dude, cool shirt. You want to
yeah, get on it.
you want to talk?
They're peeing at the urinal right next to each other.
Yeah.
The guy like steps back to, like he's checking his stall over.
The guy's trying to pee for like 2 minutes, but he's pee shy and it's just quiet at the urinal. Neither of them will leave, and it's like Levi jeans. Yeah, that's
Dude,
the
that's
ad I
good.
want. Yeah.
You know what? When you first said that models shouldn't be hot, I really wasn't on your side at all. But hearing you spell it out, I've been convinced a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll take the other side. I want him to be hot.
You want models to be
I want
hot?
him to be hot. Be way hotter than me.
Male or female? Do you want female models to be hot to like look at, or do you want the male models to be hot too?
Ooh, I like it when they're both hot. I don't want to see some
Yeah,
redhead
you want
with
to
a
watch
bunch of
porn.
acne.
That's what you were talking about. He's like, I want them to be hot. I want them to
Clothes
make
on.
out.
This
Yeah.
is the opposite of porn.
Now that actually, what if instead of products being advertised by how they look, they were advertised by function? Like, what if a bed ad, you had to watch like Johnny Sins fuck a Bella Danger on the bed? I'm gonna bleep out that I knew those names, by the way. That didn't look good for me.
What, the listener's gonna act like they don't know who it is. Also, like,
true.
or they're gonna judge you from there.
Have you ever been in a conversation like where you're like talking to a dude and you'll like mention like some hot actress or like even a porn star and they're like, who's that? I'm like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
Shut up.
You know,
You are gay. Then what are you talking about? You don't know who Bella Danger is?
Yeah.
She has 3 million followers on Instagram.
Oh, that's good. I think anytime somebody does a take like we just did, we should wrap it up by whether we agree or disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've now come around. You know what? It's alpha male shit. You're holding your ground.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm a contrarian.
to
the max.
Yeah, I'm a contrarian.
I like your take because I think like big takes like Trump bad or Greenland ours, like those can be. It's like, you know,
We would
obvious
probably
hot
argue
takes.
a lot longer, honestly. This would become more heated. I like walk out, I knock over a fucking.
But I like that, like, because I think those are the most entertaining takes where it's like, this is like a real interesting niche. Point.
Minuscule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it in a circle. Bring it all the way around. So you really want like Trump in the clothes, like
Yeah. If Trump could put on this jacket, I would really know if I want it or not.
I want to see Trump in Greenland wearing a jacket.
Arsenal is gay.
Yeah. Have him in an Arsenal shirt, and we'll see how much I really like them. God damn, it looks good though.
All right, Joel, fire one off. What do you got? Do you have a take, a habit, or a story?
I have a story.
Ooh, I love it.
And this is where I passed a kidney stone while I was jerking off.
Oh,
That's disgusting. That's the grossest. You're the only guy to nut an actual nut outside of your cock. That's fucking gross.
you know what's funny? That was even funnier the second time you said
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
God, that's good.
You're the only guy to jizz a fucking pebble. That
It was
sucks.
crazy, dude.
I just have so many medical questions. Because here, I'm going to show my ignorance. I thought the urine tube and the cum tube were separate tubes.
Well,
So
yeah, go
they
ahead.
are.
They are, okay.
Well, what were you going to say about it?
I was going to say at a certain point, the kidney stone is like in your dick and you have to pee it out every time. And so it's just like, it doesn't matter which tube it came from.
Oh, fuck.
What-
Can it get like not all the way out and then fall backwards into
No,
the
no,
cum
no.
tube?
It's kind of a one time.
It gets into
I will
your
say,
cum
when you
sack.
finally pass a kidney stone, it feels incredible because you've been
You've
in so
had a
much
kidney
pain.
stone too?
Yeah. And I don't know when I passed it though, but I would just either that or I had a UTI. I don't really know which one. I just never went to the doctor, so I assume it's a kidney stone.
And you didn't ever hear like blink in the toilet or anything?
I don't think so.
You're like, unrelated, my T cell count is 8. I don't know if yeah,
but it feels good when you pass it. And you're also jizzing at the same time. So was it like the best one ever?
So it actually
we
happened
gotta
in the
circle back to
middle,
that.
right? So I was at a
What?
desk.
Yeah.
I was at a desk. In my like desk room. I had just been making music. I was like, I'm gonna do a little jerking off real quick.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
good day.
The
You know
beat
how
was
it
that
is?
good.
That's a good
like,
day.
It's just one of those days you don't have to work. I was just making some music. I'm like, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
and so I'm going at it, dude, on my phone, not on my computer. I'm not a psychopath. And so
It's a lost art, computer porn.
It is it's a more bold statement.
Yeah, it's more of a
is.
commitment.
it is, man. Like, but I have Mac, so it doesn't matter about the viruses.
Yeah.
But but yeah, dude, I'm getting it going, dude. I had been having some pain in my back like the past couple of weeks before this, right?
Oh.
But like it wasn't anything that crazy or debilitating. And so I'm yanking it, bro, and I just look down. I just feel like a little pinch on the tip of my dick. Tip of my weenie, I'm feeling a pinch. And I just look down and there's a rock in it.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the heck? Erect penis, dude. Erect penis. Anybody gonna
Erection. I had an erection.
erect penis? Erect penis.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had a little stone in the end. I just I picked it out. I looked at it for a little bit. I set it on the desk, and then I kept going.
He's like, hey, he eats. He's like, get back in there. Wait, did you know you had a kidney stone?
no, I mean I wasn't like diagnosed with kidney stone.
But you didn't feel it earlier when you were peeing or anything?
Just no. Like I just kind of like it just.
Are you sure you
came
didn't
out.
just drop a pebble while you were chatting? You didn't like reach into a sand dune, or you weren't playing on a playground before and then you went and jerked off.
It was inside the hole.
Oh yeah.
So it was like it was still half in, half out.
I think you had some unrelated back pain and you had dirty hands
Yeah.
and you actually shoved a rock in your cock.
Yeah.
Stone was like it was like a split pea. Like that's how
What does
big
that
it was. Like have you ever seen like a pea split in half?
Oh, that's big.
That's about the
Like a
size it
lentil.
was. Yeah.
That's big.
And I just felt like the tip in the tip. I felt it in the tip.
Whoa.
That's huge.
That's
Yeah, I
really
mean,
big.
I don't
You must
know.
have a monster cock.
He's like, I mean, for me, it was light shit. You know, it wasn't really that big.
I just jizzed it out. It was no big deal. It kind of just
I
fell
don't have
out.
a big cock. It's all urethra, bro.
Yeah, it's all urethra.
He's like, yeah, like when I busted
Your
I-
dick is 80% urethra in there. It's like a hollow dick.
He's like, yeah, when I finished, all I heard was like some shit hit the ceiling. I didn't even.
Yeah, dude, that stone didn't even hit the walls, bro.
He's like, yeah. After I come, I just felt like some drywall raining down. I looked at it, there was some hole in my shit. I put the pieces together. Damn. So you passed a kidney stone. Do you think that like Did the tube work it out on its own, or were you giving it like a tight pull on the way up that worked it out? Did you massage it like squeezing the toothpaste out of a tube?
I have been thinking about this a lot because like I've been thinking about. I had a dream the other day that you know how whenever you finish,
Martin Luther King had a dream today.
this is the dream that I had, dude.
This is a perfect day to talk about this. Actually,
I had a dream that I forgot to squeeze the toothpaste after I finished.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah.
guys do that after you get done? You kind of like
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
all
you
out?
gotta make
Otherwise
sure,
it
yeah.
seal up on you.
See,
Yeah.
I had a
I've
dream.
heard
that's how you get a UTI if you don't squeeze the toothpaste.
really?
Yeah.
I had a dream that it solidified and came out in one like.
But yeah, it was like a frozen glass, like frozen water in a tube. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Talked
awesome.
about it at Twisters tonight right after you left.
Oh,
Bombed, dude.
damn, that's funny.
That is so funny.
But yeah, I don't know how it came out. It must have been like the pre-cum lubed it up.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
I want to go back to your question. So good. Kidney stone, you said it feels good when you pass a kidney stone.
Yeah.
Obviously feels good when you bust. So here's my question. With both happening at the same time, was it like a high you're chasing forever? Like it felt so good?
No, because I didn't bust when I got the kidney stone out. I was just in the middle of it.
Oh,
and
really?
we're
So
kinda-
you were just jerking your? Oh,
And I
fuck!
looked down
There's
and
a.
I check it out, and then I kept going. Like,
Oh my god, that doesn't. So you worked it out. You did work it out. Yeah, you like. You toothpaste squeezed it out. Yeah.
putting that work in, shorty.
It does. It sounds like your downward stroke is real light and your upward stroke is real tight.
You know, go ahead and show us one
Acting
time.
like you don't know, Cody.
It sounds like the way you jerk your penis is the same way you jerk mine. It sounds like you have the same technique, which I'm flattered by. Give me the
I was thinking about this. You know how, like,
You were thinking about that, huh?
Thinking a lot lately. This guy.
Having a lot of dreams, this guy.
you know how a lot of guys, they say that they could get a guy off really fast because
they
they've
say
been
that?
jerking off their whole life.
I could believe guys would say that.
Yeah, you've heard
Oh,
that.
okay. Because you know
they've
the
been jerking
technique.
off. But
Makes
it's like
sense.
also, you'd have to be like sitting next to them. I'd have to be sitting on the other side
The
of you.
angle.
Yeah, because if
You'd
I
have to
was
be
to
in my
jerk you
lap.
off like
Yeah, I was
this,
gonna say you'd want him in
I'm
the.
not good
You'd
at
want him in
that
your lap.
angle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm good at. I'm not good at that angle.
You'd want him in your lap.
Yeah.
You sit him in your lap and just do it as if
Then
you're
I
doing
could
your
do
own.
it.
Yeah.
Then I
You don't want him to be too big either, though.
You can also kiss the erogenous zone on the back of the
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah, back of the neck. 3 kisses optimal. Yeah.
You know what? I just realized my friend from high school we were talking about off camera that got caught jerking off. He was just prepping to jerk another guy off. He had to get good at
Yeah.
that motion. It all makes sense. That's why he was so popular when he moved to
That's
college.
why they call him Rainbow Boy.
Yeah, dude's gay. Man, that's wild. Good. Wow. Good. And you're all good now. You're all.
Yeah, I'm good. I've never had one.
You've never
since.
had one since?
Yeah,
Well, you
I've
might
never
not have
found
had one in the
a
first
condom.
place because we don't know.
I'm convinced some shit fell off his ceiling or whatever. He just had a dirty ass desk. He's like, just pencil shavings and shit just falling all over his dick. It's stuck in all the lotion.
I wanted to believe it was that, bro.
He's got Elmer's glues jerking off with. Shit looks like arts and craft product, like a project like that. Kindergarten project down there. He's like, what the fuck? There's cotton balls on you? What's going on? Popsicle sticks coming out of this shit.
That's what you need to do. You need to let all the.
How does
the
blue
demon in
glitter
there
get on my dick?
solidify.
What? Why does it say my name?
Oh fuck, that's
Yeah,
funny.
dude. You let all the semen solidify, and then you put a toothpick in there, and it's a popsicle.
Yeah, that's dude. Things going into my dick hole is like that's one of those things that like I can feel in my ears. It
Yes.
hurts. It's like
Nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, that's brutal. That is brutal.
yeah.
How about a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Good story. Wow, that's funny. Okay, my turn.
wild.
Here we go. So this is a weird habit.
Okay.
If given the opportunity, even if I'm inside, I always go outside to pee.
Yeah. So when you're home.
Confession. This was a habit at first. Now it's a confession. Do you remember about 30 minutes ago when you went out to your car?
Yeah.
I was about 20 feet to your left peeing.
I didn't even see you.
I saw you the whole time.
That's insane. You're like a
was watching
peeping
you.
Tom, reverse peeping Tom. You're like, I think that's illegal what you were doing, actually.
Well, you know what's funny is I was telling Hamza about this the other day, and he was like, how many times have you been caught? I was like, never. And then you caught me tonight.
Well, I didn't get you because I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea.
What's funny is it got really hard to pee because I started jerking off.
Then you're like, why is there a kidney stone? Yeah. And it was just a big ordeal.
Yeah. No, but it was so funny because I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm going outside to pee, and this is the story I'm going to submit. And then you walked out, and I was like, you just grabbed something from your car, walked back in. I was like,
why do you go outside to pee?
Dude, peeing outside and you know what? Maybe I was just too sheltered as a child. Like, this is my way of expressing myself.
But it's cold out.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Well, if it's snowing outside,
that's the best because you can make little designs. The snow melts. It's really cool.
When it's 120 degrees out.
It feels really good because you're kind of like airing it out.
It feels good because you're pissing. You know, I'm going to try this. Yeah, honestly, I might. You know what the problem though is? If I went to my backyard to pee, my parents' window faces the. You don't face a window?
I do. I just kind of make sure they're doing something else. Like they were watching the football game.
That's incredible.
My dad walks by and goes, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
That's how I know he's mine.
Yeah.
So I know my wife wouldn't two-time at me. Sometimes, even if I'm not peeing, my dad will come up to me and be like, let me see that cock. Yeah, that's the family cock on you right there. Good on
God.
You. Good on you.
I was worried it was good.
Nice and medium.
No, it started because I played competitive golf, and when you're on the golf course, sometimes and you're walking in tournaments, there's not bathrooms. You have to go into the woods to pee, and my God, it was so good. So then it started to where even if there was a bathroom nearby, I'd still just pee outside on the golf course.
Yeah. Peeing on the door of the bathroom.
That was your intro drug.
So I also did. Oh, that's a good confession. I won't. I'm going to keep my confession separate because I want to mix a confession with a confession, but we'll get to that. We can get to that later. Stay on topic. So then I started just wanting to pee outside. So if I was like at a house party or something in the bath, I was like, oh, I'll go outside. It's no big deal. And I started liking it. Then I was like, what if I peed outside of my own house?
Yeah.
So then one time I peed in my backyard and it was so incredible. I pee outside probably at minimum 3 times a day.
That's insane.
I've peed outside today already 3 times, and I'll probably log a couple more after you guys.
Dude, you'd be a great roommate.
Yeah, because I never.
Yeah, two bed, 1 bath. It's like, well, Cody shits outside, so
hey,
he showers with the hose in the backyard, so it doesn't really matter.
My girlfriend thinks I'm a great guy because she's like, wow, there's never pee on the toilet, and the toilet seat's always down. I'm like, honey, it's because I never use it.
She doesn't know that you pee outside.
No, she does.
Because you shit.
But she does appreciate it.
Yeah, you shit inside, right?
Sometimes. I do like shitting outside. My first trip away with my girlfriend, I did shit on the side of the road outside. That was more of an emergency situation, but it was funny.
Yeah, that is sometimes you got to do it.
Yeah.
But at home, you shit inside, right?
yeah.
You're house trained as a human being, right? You're not a wild animal.
Which one's the toilet?
Yeah.
The toilet's the one where when you flick the switch, it chews up the shit, right?
Yeah. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, dude, that's a wild habit. My dog seems to have the opposite habit. He's like, as soon as I got a taste of peeing inside,
I like it. I like what you guys got going on in here.
It just feels better in here, man. When it's cold in the house.
When it's cold outside, pee inside. It feels great.
It's true. Oh, man.
That is crazy. And the intro of you playing golf, it's like the gateway drug of like, I wonder if it's like a golfer, if you're not the only golfer that does this.
That would be a good survey to conduct.
Yeah.
Like how many golfers pee outside. Another good one would be like how many golfers are overtly racist.
Yeah.
Imagine if somebody had this same habit with like a totally unrelated thing. Like they're just like, if I do puzzles, I have to do puzzles outside.
They just have to do things in a strange environment.
Yeah.
But that's my weird habit that I think I'll never kick. Like Hamza was telling me the other night, he's like, that you could go to jail. I was like, I guess I might go to jail then.
Yeah, like I was like, do your neighbor? Because I was like, have you ever been caught? And he's like, no, my parents have never caught. And I'm like, what about your neighbors? Like,
maybe.
Like, I guess I could mind, like, if I were your neighbor, I could mind my own business. Oh, Cody's peeing outside. Okay, I'm sure. I'm like, Cody's been peeing outside 3 times a day for 2 years. Call the police.
It's funny you say that because every time I see my neighbor, like I'll say hi, and I'm convinced one of these days, even before we had this conversation, one of these days my neighbor's gonna be like, "Can you put your cock away?"
Yeah.
Like,
It's like I have kids, dude. I have a 7-year-old daughter.
Dude, they do have kids. I should stop. That's bad. That's bad. I didn't think of that.
Don't stop, Cody. Live your dreams.
Whatever.
And you know what I do because I don't want the neighbors to see is I'll go because we live next to a busy street. I'll go outside next to the street. And there's this big tree. I walk like 50 feet down. I just go under the tree. And the cars are whizzing by 20
And you're
feet
whizzing
from me.
by as well,
And I'm whizzing
dude.
by as well, yes.
Wait, so the cars don't get a glance of your schwang?
If they look, they would see.
You
But
don't, you don't lock eyes to make sure they're not looking?
I'm trying, but usually it's I usually go outside the gate at night. So when they're driving by their headlights, I'm like, can they see me?
I gotta find this road.
Dude, imagine
coming in.
Yeah.
Imagine living in this nice ass neighborhood, you know? You're just like
With
driving
this
your
cock out.
Mercedes Benz at home at night with you and your wife just had a great dinner. And you see this fucking 6-foot figure behind a tree like peering around.
I didn't know we lived
You
in
drive by,
Slender
he's
Man's
taking a shit
neighborhood.
on the other side. You're like, what the hell?
Honey, is this cock out? We had a nice dinner. Ready for desserts? So that's my habit. Well, so okay, now habit. Are you guys convinced that my habit is a good habit, or would you not do it?
What you got? Elsa?
I can agree that it feels good to pee outside, and I think I need to do it more. I think I disagree with. I disagree with the idea of peeing outside in your own home. I need to go pee outside more here and there. I
See what it
think.
feels like.
It is nice.
You know what I used to like doing was cutting. Like if the bar had a long pee line, I would go outside and just go pee in an alley or something.
Yes.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah.
Time.
That's good.
But no, I'm gonna pee inside still.
Yeah, dude. Like my dad has country property, like acres and shit. So like whenever we go in the pool, I'm not gonna like pee inside. I do like peeing outside, but
Being outside,
making it a point to pee outside is a little suspect.
Yeah.
it feels great.
The craziest pee I've ever heard is a guy. We were really drunk in high school, and he was like, "I'm not gonna pee in the pool," and he got out of the pool and he peed from outside of the pool into the pool.
Whoa!
He thought it was so funny, and it is very funny.
No, it is
Really
funny.
fucking
Yeah.
funny.
It's horrible, but it's
I mean,
hilarious.
it is diabolical, but
Yeah.
so funny.
You guys ever pee in pools?
Oh my
I do.
god, absolutely.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. At least I'm not the only one.
Yeah, no, listen, the parts per million chlorine in there. I know enough about water treatment growing.
Totally
weed.
Dude,
fine.
you'll be
Trust
fine.
me, that
You're
it's-
good.
You'll be fine.
You should drink it.
No, seriously, drink it right now. I'm peeing right now.
It'll clean you right out. Okay,
It might
Humble, you
have
got another
I
one?
have a kidney stone in it.
I do have one other.
Let's hear
This
it.
is a bad habit.
Okay,
My bad habit. I have plenty. I'm certain of, but this is just one that I've been dealing with. I don't close cabinets, and I don't think you should.
That's insane.
I like an open concept. I'm an open concept. I want things to be reachable without me having to do the
So
extra
take
stuff.
the doors off.
I should.
I think here's where you lose me is that you don't close cabinets. That on its own is something that you could be like, listen, this is a problem. I address it. But then the second half of, I don't think you should. That's where I'm like, whoa, this guy's operating on a different plane of reality.
Yeah. Like I'm talking like plates. I'm not like cleaners, you know. You don't want your 409
Yeah, I'm
out.
picturing like a cabinet in the kitchen with like plates, spice cabinet just
Oh
open.
yeah, I think that should be open. I want it all to be open.
Yeah, have you never hit your head on the corner of a door?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. It
He's just
could happen.
He's aware.
It could happen. It could happen. But I don't know. You know what it is? I just forget to close them. Like I open it, I grab a plate, and I just go on about my day.
Is it like an efficiency thing where if you leave it open, it's open next time you need it?
Yeah.
Just locked in.
100%. So the cabinets that are open in my house are the ones that I use all the time.
Butt plugs, dildos.
Butt plug, dildos.
I'm being really crass.
gay sex cabinet.
You guys know how to make me laugh.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because I stayed with you for an extended period.
Yeah.
In New York City, I'm trying to remember if were you doing that at the time?
Oh, I'm certain.
I didn't
That's
even
crazy. That's
Cups and plates cabinets are always open.
That's like if you're like, I just don't flush the toilet. I was just going about my business. Like, I just
Some
like
people
all
don't
of
flush
these.
the that's hey,
And that's insane, dude.
I
Yeah.
do.
I can't stand when people don't close the lid when they flush the toilet because it's like you keep your toothbrush in there.
Yeah, and the germs
Yes.
fly up. Yeah.
Wait,
Close the lid.
you close the lid of your
To flush
Every
it,
time.
Oh, really?
Because I'm
Every
afraid
time
of
I
the
close the
germs
lid.
flying
I never
up and
do that.
scattering.
I never do that. But to be fair,
An
I
open
regret
cabinet
making out
guy
with
doesn't
him.
close
Yeah.
the toilet.
to be fair, I dip my toothbrush in the toilet when I have to wet it. So
Because your strategy is build up the immune
build
system.
up the immunity.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I like the flavor actually.
I take back my makeout from earlier.
The viral load proficiency is just an added benefit.
Yeah, I'm trying to save water. Really.
That kidney stone was a viral load.
Yeah.
Dude, that was. Man, okay, so you have a wife and kid.
Yeah.
How did the Amir is a little young to
Yeah.
have an opinion on
I'm
this.
going to teach him my ways.
He leaves the crib down too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I let him roll out. Yeah.
Like, honey, I'm gonna put him back in later.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it and close it.
Yeah, we're
wide.
grabbing him a lot, so just leave it open.
He leaves him unbuckled in the car seat. Like,
Yeah, he's about to get out.
That's fucking funny. When you're driving, your doors are just open. You're like, well, when I get to where I'm going, I have to open it anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna close the door.
That's actually really
shoes
fucking
are untied.
I don't like tying my
Flies
shoes.
open. Pants are unbuttoned.
Yeah, I'm about to whip my cock out. Just leave it open. Come on. It saves me a lot of time.
What else would you like leave open? That's really funny.
Just like,
I leave the TV on. I leave.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You guys don't leave your TV on?
I'll leave the TV on,
Yeah.
dude. That's nice.
I get like that
I don't like it
that's
while I'm
one of my
sleeping.
that's one of my few things that's like a pet is a TV on. I
While
can't
you're
do
sleeping?
it. Anytime.
Okay.
Like unless because I can only do like one thing at a time. So if a TV, it's like really wakes me out.
Your brain is a lot like one of those separation plates that you have on like Thanksgiving or something, or
Yeah,
like
I
a
just-
cafeteria.
Yeah, I
Just like
have
at the three holes. It's like TV. It's like
Segments.
work. It's like take a shit. You like can't do all three at the same time.
Piss outside.
He has to turn off the TV to go to the bathroom inside.
I do.
I like that. Yeah.
Good. Wow, that's impressive that you know that.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Things
he
are
has to
starting to
turn
add
the
up.
TV off
Yeah.
because he's gonna go all the way downstairs and go all the way
Outside,
outside.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's gonna take him 35 minutes
I'll
to
miss
take
the
a
whole
shit.
episode. Yeah, I'll miss the whole episode if I leave it on. Dude, that's really interesting. So you leave the TV on.
But you know what it is like I don't know if it's lazy or if I think it, but it's just a habit that is like so ingrained in me at this point that like when you start living with someone else, you start to realize like some of the stuff you do is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that is one where it's like you should close cabinets when you're done with them, but I just don't.
Convince her to take the doors off, man. Take the doors off.
That's the question. Would you rather have cabinets with just no doors, or do you like just open?
Oh, no doors is my dream.
Okay.
I want like a minimalist household where it's like I have like a cabinet with like 4 plates in it and like 4 bowls.
No doors.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll
And
take
that's
that
the best
stance
part
right
is
now.
then there's a man who comes in every night and we cuddle. That's that's my dream apartment. Yeah.
you're like, I want it minimalist. I want no doors on the cabinets,
Yeah.
no rugs on the floor, no wife, no son.
Yeah.
No
No,
clothes on
100%.
my men.
Many men coming in. No, I don't know. I like clean, no clutter. Dude,
Okay.
you know what it is I came back to my parents' house and man, they got a bunch of shit in their house.
I have
I'm
a
like
bunch
your
of shit in
parents.
here.
like, and part of it is my fault because I've used it as a storage over the years. And
Yeah.
they don't throw any of my stuff away, but then they keep acquiring stuff. And it's like, well, the closet is a fucking nightmare in my parents' house. It's my clothes, my brother's clothes, my mom's clothes, and my dad's jackets. And it's like,
damn.
this is a fucking nightmare. So I think I'm having like the reaction of that where it's like, I don't want extra
Going the other way.
anything. And
Yeah.
doors can go to.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm on
Because if
team
you don't
order.
have the doors, then you have to keep it clean.
Dude, that's true because you can see it all. There's no
good
way.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm starting to understand.
That's a good point, dude.
Yeah, I don't like visual clutter.
I have the clutter thing.
And
I have a-
that hides it, but you know, I think you should just have it all organized.
I have a pumpkin still in my house from Halloween that I painted.
That's
And it's a real pumpkin.
is it rotted?
No, not yet. The paint
Really?
like created a seal or something.
What are they feeding these fucking crops? I'm telling
Yeah.
you what.
That pumpkin is
Cody's
80% plastic.
These GMOs are out of control.
What's painted on the pumpkin?
A hamburger. It looks like a burger.
Oh, that's funny,
Oh, that's
actually.
pretty
I
good.
won
Yeah.
$200 in a contest.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I
He's
mean,
like, got to keep this investment. Yeah. Can't just throw this bad boy.
He's trying to save time for next year's entrance. He's got it in the freezer.
He's like, now the $14 I doubled up. I doubled up on it. He's spraying gel on it, like sealer on it.
So you guys heard of dollar cost averaging?
Yeah, he's working on it every day, like with a paintbrush, just like
Just retouching
adding, yeah,
I don't want to make it too good because models shouldn't be hot.
Model shouldn't be hot.
It started as like this big juicy hamburger. Now it's a smash burger. It's just rotted away.
It's dry aged. It's dry aged.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
That is funny.
Wow, that's a good habit. Yeah, you're good at this game. Veteran player. Unbelievable.
Currently hold the record for the most comedic confessions.
You do. Most appearances.
Most appearances on comedic confessions. And I'm out of confessions.
Has
That's
anybody
kind of
else even been on twice? You've been on like 4 times. I'm trying to think.
Well, I did the Cody Trout pod.
Yeah.
OG.
The Cody
I did
Trout
comedic confessions.
Yeah.
And then
You know what? Hamza and I were talking about the other day because I want to build the show. I want to take it to Edinburgh. How do you say it?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh Fringe Fest and do like a run and bring Hamza and we'll just do like 30 days in a row.
That would be amazing.
Sick.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We need to figure that out. It's like a big application.
I actually did
thing.
research a little bit. Once I have a packet together, I am gonna because I'm sure I won't get in at first, but it's like if I keep trying to submit, maybe.
Yeah. And we gotta you gotta like go and like promote your own show and stuff. It's like a whole grind, but I think it's like one of those things for like theater, like artists and like comics and like theater people. It's like bucket list.
Yes,
that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Okay, Joel, you have another one?
I have one more. Yes,
let's hear it.
I personally think that bad test takers shouldn't have a driver's license.
Ooh,
nice. I like that you looked directly at the camera when you did that. That's smart.
You're letting them know this is your take.
Yes, it is. Because some people are like, I'm just a bad test taker. Like you got an A in the class, but a 60 on the final.
Oh.
And it's like, you're not you just like you crumble under pressure. Like as soon as something happens, somebody pulls out in front of you, you're not going to know what to do because you're not good whenever the pressure's
They're
on.
like, what am I supposed to do when I'm about to hit someone? Fuck, I forgot. They're like looking down at the pedals, like left or right, which one? I just guessed. slams into a minivan.
They look at the right pedal, they're like, MAGA! Okay, here's a bit of a mental gymnastics here. If they're a bad test taker, but even on their bad test taking day, they pass the driver's test, would that not imply that their floor of driving abilities must be very high? If even on their worst test, they were able to pass the driver's test.
This is a good rebuttal.
Okay, here we go.
But
this guy actually took the ACT.
Yeah, it's a good rebuttal. But like, that bar is so low for the driver's test. Like I failed the full parallel parking, still got my license.
Really? I was really nervous for that driver.
Yeah. And like, because the driver was like, well, I can tell you know what you're doing. And it's like, I was 16. I didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah, you're like, I can tell you don't.
Yeah. It was in Chickasha, Oklahoma.
Oh,
so
nice. It's a good place to take your driver's test.
Yeah, dude, like it doesn't take much to pass that test.
He's like,
And
you
a
showed
60
up
is still
almost
passing.
sober, which is impressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Here's a question. Do you think that they should raise the minimum required score on the driver's test?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You should have to.
Yeah, we covered this on the Rift to Nowhere, which is like old people. There should be a cap.
I remember this.
There should be a cap.
Yeah.
Like,
or I think there should be like if you're old as hell and you still need to drive, I understand, but just turn on your blinkers and just let us know.
Yeah.
Just let everyone else on the road know you're kind of out there.
Yeah.
I think if you're really, this is probably going to sound bad, but I think if you're drunk, you should be allowed to turn on your blinkers and coast home.
Yeah, flip the hazards on.
Flip the hazards on. You're not allowed to accelerate. You have to coast home at 0.5 miles an hour or whatever, and you're allowed to legally. You'd probably fall asleep.
What if on the first straightaway you're allowed to accelerate, and then from there, no more gas, only turns.
Yeah.
Wherever you, however far you get.
Yeah.
That's where you stay.
Yeah.
That is a really interesting concept because it's kind of like the people that are too drunk to drive hiding it almost makes it worse. It'd be better to let everybody know
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit, but hey, stay out of my way.
Yeah, I'm going 20 miles an hour, so
Like-
you can't get that mad at me.
Yeah.
If you get hit, it's kind of on you.
Yeah.
I'm coming at you slowly.
I did the JJ's Alley, Mike. I'm making my way.
It's 4:30. My bad.
I never know how fast to drive when I'm drunk because, like,
Try the speed limit.
well,
You
yeah,
ever
that's
see
what
those
they say.
signs on the side of the road?
But then they'll look for people that are only going the speed limit, and they'll like watch you, like, because they're like, oh, that guy has something to hide. But then if you go over, then you look overconfident, and then if you go under, then you're like overcompensating. So I never know. I'm just like, I shouldn't be driving, but I just am anyways. And this is for entertainment purposes, by the way.
Of course.
I'm not actually drunk and driving.
I think you just go 10 on the highway, 10 over is allowed.
Yeah, that's good.
So you do like 5 over.
Yeah, it's usually what I end up doing.
On the streets, it's like, 5 over is allowed. So you do like 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
This reminds me. So Joel got to see me bomb one of my weekend shows for the Tony Roberts weekend I was
was
telling you
fun.
about.
Yeah.
One of the jokes he had though was he had this whole driving chunk, and one of the jokes he had that was really funny was like, he just was such a good story. I mean, he's like this charismatic old black dude. Like
Yeah.
he's super good at telling stories.
Yeah.
And he was talking about and I was telling you this. He has that ability. He would say a premise in a way where even if it's completely unrelatable, you'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you ever been so drunk when the officer pulls you over, you say, thank God you're here. And did you remember that joke?
No.
And then he had another one where he's like, he was like, one time I got caught going speeding so fast there was no excuse. So the officer pulled me over. And I said, officer, thank God I found you. I'm trying to tell they're shooting people up here. He's like, follow me. Oh, man. He tells
That's
it better.
great. Dude, you know who just came here that, do you know Ryan Davis? No, is it Ryan Davis comedy?
Yeah, I think
He
so.
just came through.
It does sound...
He did just come
I'm
through.
gonna sound like an idiot if I get it wrong, but
Yeah.
dude, I watched his special and it's so funny. And he was just on Shannon Sharp's show.
Oh,
He went on Shannon?
shit.
Yeah, he went on Shannon, which is like the
That's
Joe
a big
Rogan
one.
for black people.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched it yet, but I need to watch it. I'm like so excited about
Damn,
it.
dude. Oh, you were... are you going to go to those Godfrey shows in Tulsa?
No, I don't think I'm gonna end up going.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's 2 hours, and if my buddy's not on it, it's not really.
Yeah, that's
worth-
true.
Although Godfrey, have I ever told you that Godfrey tried to have sex with my wife?
I've heard the
That's a
broad
compliment.
strokes of it.
Yeah, he didn't try to have sex with her, but my wife has a messed up foot, and she went to the doctor, and I guess her and Godfrey were in the elevator together, and for whatever he was like chatting her up, and eventually he was like, yeah, I'm a comedian. And she's like, oh, my husband's a comedian, and he was like, really? And she was like, yeah, and she has no idea who Godfrey is, by the way, so she's just treating him like a regular guy. And he's like, send him a photo of us, and so I just get a photo of her in an elevator with Godfrey. And she's like, do you know who this is? I was like, yeah, he's like one of the best comics in New York.
Yeah, he's
Like
amazing.
easily. And she was like, he was so nice. He was super nice. I was like, yeah, he was trying to have sex with you. That's kind of how
That's
it
the
works.
game,
She's
dude.
like, guys are so nice. I'm like, yeah, okay.
I told you this the other night. Remember the conversation we had that I was telling, like, how you perceive reality? We were talking about this.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, but how you perceive reality is based on how hot you are. Is that what it is?
The way I broke it down. Tell me, because we were litigating it together.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell you. We were figuring it out. I don't want to take credit. If it's a good idea, we share. If it's a bad idea, it was me. So my theory was that, and tell me if you disagree, is because we were talking about women specifically, because there was an example from earlier in the day where a woman I knew was talking about like how other women treat women. And my theory was that if you are a super hot chick, you think that women are like bitches and cunts and guys are like so nice and cool. Yeah. And if you're like a ugly, busted, schluppy girl, you think that guys are evil jerks and that women are like the supportive, yes, bitch, like queens.
Like super hot girls are like the nicest people ever to you because they all have like one friend that's just like not it.
If really hot chicks are nice to you and you're a girl, you're like, oh fuck, I'm ugly.
It's like, man.
But because the thought came from like, there's this girl that I knew since I was in middle school, and she's always been crazy hot, and she like has no personality and she's kind of a bitch and she like doesn't like women and she thinks like guys are all like super nice.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys like even hate on her now. And I'm like, well, it's not her fault.
Yeah.
In middle school, when all of us were annoying and it was costing us social capital, we learned to be interesting.
Yeah.
When she was annoying, guys were just like, oh, you're the best. You're so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
So she didn't have a chance.
And of course she likes guys. They were all nice to her all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Why would you change? You know, it's
Yeah.
like this is awesome.
Tough.
That is I think that's a proven. I think we just proved it.
It's 100% real. Yeah,
I'm trying to think
I
what's the
agree with you
equivalent
there.
with guys. Like, I think guys compete with each other in the presence of women, and women kind of like usually like when women get competitive, they kind of do it like behind each other's backs. I've seen guys like I'll know guys that are super cool, and then when hot chicks show up,
Yeah.
are the worst.
All of a sudden, I'm the butt of every joke. It's like, hey man, fuck you.
Yeah,
this
and
isn't
they're,
even
like,
cool.
acting
Yeah,
weird as fuck.
yeah, yeah. He's like, no, I actually do walk faster than you actually now. It's like, what?
I hate that shit.
Walking's the competition now.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, I'll actually order more Taco Bell than this guy actually.
It's like shit that women don't care about at all.
Don't care about.
Yeah. He's like, no, I took the biggest shit the
Yeah.
other day. Like, I piss outside.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, I actually pee from 20 feet away from the. Yeah.
Oh man. I derailed this a bit. Back to your.
Oh shit, we're still talking about that.
Well,
forgot
I
about
wanted you to be able to give if you had a final rebuttal on it.
I don't think that anybody's wrong. Not that anybody's wrong. I think that I think I'm not wrong here.
Yeah, it's so maybe a potential rephrase.
Yeah.
Instead of bad test takers, people with performance anxiety shouldn't have driver's licenses.
100%.
Bad
Because
in the
you're
moment.
causing all the traffic. You're causing all the crazy accidents.
People who have test anxiety, I think in general, probably just shouldn't be doing much. Because how the fuck are you getting nervous at a piece of paper? Right? Like, let's be honest here. Like, oh no, time. Like, like, bro, just read the question and answer it. What are we doing here?
If you posted that on Threads, it would go huge. Like, people with test anxiety shouldn't be doing much because how you get nervous at a piece of paper, that would go huge on Threads.
Like, just do it. And I'm sure I was nervous for tests at one point in my life, but like looking back at it, it's like, just read an answer. And if you don't know, don't answer. Just keep going. Like, what are you talking about? Right? Fill in C. Who cares?
Let's see.
You shouldn't be allowed to operate a motor vehicle if a piece of paper with words on it can scare you.
I do wonder, like, once we figure out self-driving cars, which I do think at some point will probably happen. I don't know which mode of technology will be whether it's LiDAR, full self-driving cameras, separate conversation. But I do think at some point in history, people will look back and be like, people used to fucking drive these things.
For sure.
Like,
and they'd be like, guys would just go 100 miles an hour on the highway when everyone else is going 60.
Yeah.
And
like
was
that scene in
legal?
iRobot where
Yeah.
he takes over manual control.
Yeah. They're like, oh my God, Will Smith is driving. He's like, where the fuck is Chris Rock? He's like driving, trying to find him.
Okay. Did I have okay, I don't have another one, but we have time for one more. Do you guys want me? Because I did think of one more. Do you want me to go, or do you have one that you guys really wanted to do?
You go.
I have another point about like the road. Like,
let's continue on this then.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do really necessarily with this, but I feel like when I'm driving, I should set the speed that everybody should be going because I'll be going like 9 over. Ooh. Like on the way over here, I was going 11 over, right? On cruise control, and I was in the left lane. And some guy like went all the way around to the far right lane to get around me. And I was like, fuck you, you're speeding. I'm going 11 over. That's not enough for you?
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to decide the flow of traffic.
You want to be in control of the entire world. Yeah. I feel like that too sometimes. I'm going to be honest. I've gotten that feeling before where anytime somebody does some shit out of my line, I don't like it. And the world needs to bend their knee. I get it.
On that point, I think I should decide how much money I get paid for my work.
Yeah.
Like, no more doing 15-minute spots for $25. I want to get paid $40,000
$40,000 a
for
spot.
a 15-minute set
Pretty
of
good.
comedy. I
Pretty
think you're onto something here.
I know it's an irrational thought. And every time I have it, I'm like, this is crazy.
That
Why
is
do I
road.
think
That is
way?
what road rage is what you're describing.
Yeah,
it's just
guess
getting like unreasonably mad. Although you're not supposed to pass from the right. Like,
Yeah. I
like they're
know,
supposed to pull
yeah.
it behind you and you're supposed to get over. But I pass out on the right lane all the time. I'm just cruising sometimes.
Yeah.
I miss driving, dude. Driving's a fun time.
Let me think.
It's good.
Because that made me road rage. Made me think, like, what is one thing that makes you way madder than it should? I think we all have things that like make us mad that maybe are justified.
Yeah.
I have one right up. Like, here would be what I'm talking about is like, if I drop an item, like if I have something in my hands and I drop it, I would consider myself like a pretty even keel guy. You guys both know we're pretty good. Actually, you saw me get really mad one time. We can tell that story in a minute. Yeah. But I'm a pretty. If I drop something, I freak the fuck out. I get like mad as shit. Like like when I was setting up earlier, when you guys were downstairs, I was trying to mount the light on this tripod. Just not even anything attached to it. I was setting the tripod up and it kind of like tipped over and fell. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I set you up right and you fucking fall on the floor. Are you fucking kidding me?
And is this out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get mad as shit.
Yeah, that is, I like that. Like, you're blaming it on the inanimate object.
I feel like it's disobeying me.
Yeah.
It's really...
I hate whenever I drop some shit at like a pen or something on the ground and then it ends up like 2 doors down somehow.
It like scuttles
like I'm
away.
like, where'd it go? And then it's like 40 feet away.
That's
like, how
annoying.
did that? I hate that. That's my thoughts on dropping stuff. So.
That's annoying.
I feel you, dude. I have lived with my brother.
Yeah.
He bought this dresser the other day and just put it in the living room. Like it wasn't assembled.
Yeah.
It was in the box. And I just walked in on a Saturday morning and I'm like out loud, like, why the fuck would you just put it in the middle of the floor? It's just in the middle of the living room. That's where you put stuff. Yeah. He comes out for the day and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, you gonna put that together soon? I didn't even like show any anger. I should have like been like, hey, what the fuck, man? Like this doesn't go here. But I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I'll just get really mad with myself.
Yeah, it's like an internal...
And then I don't want to like, on him. Like I do the same thing when he leaves like his McDonald's trash on the table.
Or he leaves like a cabinet open.
Yes. Yeah.
Kill him.
I say it out loud. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's fucking, just put it in the trash. It's right there. I'm doing this alone. And then, he comes
I think
in
little
and I'm
shit
like,
makes me more mad than big stuff.
Of
does.
course.
yes.
Because it builds up.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's because then it also feels more irrational.
Yeah.
And when that makes it even worse, you know?
Because then it's multiple layers of frustration.
Yeah.
Like this is pissing me off. It shouldn't. So I'm pissed at myself, but I'm still pissed at the thing.
Yeah.
Just come unglued.
Yeah. And it's like,
go ahead.
you don't say something the first time, usually, and it's like, oh, it's still happening. Like you haven't figured out that you shouldn't be doing this, you idiot. Even though nobody's ever told you, and you probably don't know it's a bad thing.
Yes.
What are you, a fucking idiot? And then you're mad at yourself. You're like this is something that I do. I have a lot of arguments with people in my mind that I'll never.
Dude.
They're like, clean up the fucking dishes, you idiot. And it's just like,
And then you never say it to him. You don't have the balls.
And then I'm washing the dishes.
I do it while I'm washing the dishes. And then after I'm like, oh, it's fine. The dishes are done.
Yeah.
I used it.
Man, that's funny.
You used the rage.
Yeah, you channeled it.
Yeah.
You get irrationally mad at dropping things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there's something I get irrationally mad at.
While you're thinking, I'm going to tell Joel the story of when at Blue Whale. Is
Yeah.
that the one? Yeah.
You
So,
get really mad?
Yeah, we were staying together at the Blue Whale Comedy Festival, and I had just not. Listen, these are not excuses. This is just circumstances. Hadn't slept a lot. I was just like a little stressed, and we were doing a podcast. You know what's funny is I don't even remember the exact details. I just remember somehow, because him and I had been spending a lot of time together.
Yeah.
We were really close
We
friends.
were getting a little pissy at each other.
We were getting a little pissed, and then we were on a podcast, doing a podcast, and I lost it. I think, you know what it was? Is because Tyler Barris will do this shit where if you're trying to riff, instead of playing along with you, and I know he's gonna. Well, he probably didn't even listen to my show. But if he listens to this, he's just gonna laugh at me. But I'll try to do a riff, and he'll just be like.
I think I did that too. I think that's why you got mad.
Because Tyler started doing it, and then every time I would say something, they would do it. And instead of just being like, I said, "Do you guys have something to fucking say? You guys have a problem
On camera?
Yes, during the podcast."
Cody walked out mid pod.
Dude, I lost my mind.
We had to finish the pod too. I was like hot trying to finish the pod. I was like sweating. I was like, what the fuck do I gotta go talk to Cody. I gotta go settle this.
Oh man, yeah. It was. I really lost it, and then like an hour later, before I even had a chance to apologize, Hamza came up to me and he was like, "Hey man, are we good? I just want to," and I was like, then I felt even worse because I was like, I was the one who got mad and then I didn't even apologize first. So I appreciate you handled that great.
I think it was also my fault in the buildup because Tyler was like, "Yeah, you wanted to do the pod," and it was going to be like me and the Valhalla guys. And I was like, "Cody's here, bring Cody on." And then like Brett was staying with us too. I was like, "Bring Brett on too," and there was like 7 people trying to, and it was just so stupid. Like we're having like side conversations during the, it's just like it wasn't like conducive. And so then, it was stupid.
Oh man.
And me and Cody have beefed ever since. I was actually planning on going on Copper Valhalla tomorrow and talking about that and being like, I still don't fuck with Cody at all. The beef.
That'd be a good beef.
I'm trying to go Cat Williams on the Copper Valhalla tomorrow.
Dude, now every time Cody talks, I'll just be like,
it wasn't even, it was kind of that I knew he was like doing it as a bit to get under my skin. It wasn't like Tyler was like trying to piss me off, or like he was, but like in a playful way.
Yeah.
And the frustration came from that I was falling for it. Like he was just trying to do it as a bit. He meant nothing by it. Yeah. But the frustration came that I was like susceptible to it.
That's the one episode I've never listened to.
I can't listen to it either.
I couldn't listen.
It's from the Blue Whale.
Last
year before last, right?
It's a Copper Valhalla?
Yeah. So probably like August or September 2024.
I'm excited to listen.
Damn, that's a long time ago.
It's like right when I started.
Yeah, because you what, like a little over a year, almost a year and a half?
Yeah, August of 24.
Dude, that's awesome.
That was a fun time.
Like literally those 2 hours, other than that, it was the best time ever.
Yeah, you opened for what show? No, you were on the Chimera show.
Yes.
Yeah,
that show was
good.
A
fun one.
Was that the year that you headlined the Hunt Club, or was that the?
No, that was the year before.
Okay.
I opened for Beth Stelling.
That's right, dude. That was sick.
That was great.
You should submit for the Blue Whale this year.
I should.
100%. You should.
I should.
100%.
It's a really fun festival, and it's like close enough where you still know everybody there.
Yeah.
You get to meet a lot of Tulsa people, like we were talking about the other day. Meet a lot of Tulsa people. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Tulsa people are great, dude.
Tell them my stories about like the kidney stone and stuff, and they'll really, it'll be endearing.
Yes.
They're already gonna hear it from this. They're gonna be waiting for you.
Based on my demographic data, I have 3 Tulsa listeners. So.
Nice.
And I have 1 Australian listener.
Sounds like 3 listeners to me.
Yeah, exactly. So I think some guy's VPNing.
You have one guy in Australia.
I think somebody's got a VPN.
He's like, Cody, mate, you got to check him out. He's great.
Crikey, these Americans are weird.
They're just confessing things. You wouldn't believe it. They shouldn't be telling anyone.
The way you said confessing was good.
It's a felony.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
This guy eject off a rock. I couldn't believe it.
This clown thinks that mortals shouldn't even be hot.
Oh, that's fucking good. Man, well, that's great. I think we did all of our confessions.
Yeah, we nailed it.
Well done. Thank you both for coming.
It's only going to be like 10 minutes after all the edits.
I've been trying to be less, because I used to spend hours like editing it and going crazy. Now I'm like, you know what? Like, cut out the parts that clearly need to be cut out and like leave it in. Yeah. Because it's more important for it to come out than for it to just.
Yes. That's how I felt about that kidney stone.
It's more important to come. Oh! Speaking of heated rivalry, me and Paige just watched episode 5. There was a big coming out scene. It was crazy.
What, Stranger Things?
Heated rivalry, the gay hockey show.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I've seen some strange things. That's
yeah. You telling me that there's a blowjob scene? I was just
dude. 14 an episode.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are. It's like graphic.
But that kind of meant like that's kind of like gay dudes fuck a lot.
Oh, they were going. You see everything but the penis.
So you see his head.
He's like literally like the camera's right here, and you just see like. Oh, and he's like, oh, Hollander. Oh. And he's like, oh, Rosenoff, tell me when you're going to come. He's like, oh, you're going to make me come. Like a Russian guy. Dude, yeah.
So it's just like an international palette of super hot men fucking each other.
The hottest guys you've ever seen.
Dude, it makes sense because the hockey is one of those ones where it's like a bunch of like, Russians and Canadians.
Yeah,
and like
they're Russian and Canadian. That's
Icelandic and all this stuff. And yeah, they're just hot guys. Yeah.
Within like 5 minutes of the first episode, they're naked in the shower looking at each other, jerking off. Like,
Wait, so they're gay from the start? There's no like, oh, I've found out that I'm...
well, they like tried to pretend they weren't. One guy knew he was bi. The other guy was like a little confused and like a little
The coach is like, I should have had a feeling when their backgrounds were all figure skating. They were we should have recruited 12 figure skaters to the fucking team. That's on me, actually.
Here was the part that I was like, damn, they're set, like the guy that's jerking off in the shower. You see like right above his cock, but you can see his hand, and he's not doing this. He's like doing this.
Oh
So
my
he's got a
God.
huge...
Oh, he's like I don't know what if he was miming, but he's stroking like a 14.
He just has his hockey stick in the shower. He's cleaning it.
And I was like, good Lord. Like
Yeah.
it was, I was like, wow, these guys are hot, huge
They
cocks.
should make the women version of this. You know, like it's like a soccer team or something. They're all lesbians.
Just the U.S. women's national
The US
team.
Who would watch that though?
After this, we can wrap it up. My girlfriend said the funniest thing. So they're like having like full on aggressive anal sex.
Yeah.
And then on one of the scenes, the guys are kissing and like they meet foreheads, and one guy like picks another up and carries him to the bedroom, and she's like, that's the gayest thing of the whole show. She's like, that was so gay.
Yeah, like really treating the other guy like a lady, you know, like really.
I was like, in the last scene, he was pounding his asshole.
Yeah,
Like, what are you talking about? She's like, that's the gayest part of the whole show.
yeah, allowing yourself to be picked up by another man is gayer than getting fucked by him.
100%. It's
for
also,
sure.
It's also gayer to kiss them than to fucking dude in the
It was
ass.
so funny. She would like, unprompted, she was like, that's the gayest part of the show.
That's so funny.
Paige is really funny. She would be good at stand-up. But dude, thank you guys for doing this.
This was fun.
Thank you for coming through. Folks, that's
Thank
been
you.
Comedic Confessions. This has been Hamza and Joel. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for coming.